I'm James from Virginia. This is part 3. So, as a martial artist who's crippled and can't run, there have been martial artists who are crippled and who are in wheelchairs. One of my favorite heroes, Yin Yang Man, did a promo on how he got into martial arts because he had a proverbial vision problem, which is why he wears the patch. If you're a WMAC Master fan, then you know who the hell I'm talking about. And if you don't, then Google Yin Yang Man. And if you don't know who he is, then you probably don't know who my boy Larry Lamb is, aka Wizard. So, if I got that wrong, Larry, I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I've been able to watch the WMAC Masters. Plus, it's not on TV, so I can't find it. And I don't be on YouTube that long. I post a video and I get the hell off. I'm only disabled because the doctor says that I should not. Doesn't mean I cannot or that I won't. Because, you can't always run from your opponent. Because sooner or later you're going to run into a dead end. And when you run into a dead end, two things are going to happen. You're going to survive or you're going to die. So, no one wants to die. Which means, cripple or not, I'm fighting. Win, lose, or draw, I'm fighting. Not because the doctor said that I can't or that I shouldn't, but because who wants to lay there and take an ass whooping? No one. So here's my advice. Don't underestimate me. Don't overestimate yourself. Overreaching is good if it's intellectual. Overreaching is not good in a fight. Did you think you can win, but you have no clue? And here's the thing you need to know about fighting. If you're going to fight, you better know who the hell you are. You can't worry too much about that other motherfucker. If you heard things about him and it scares you, good. That means you know you're still human. Now, you're not going to Dragon Ball Z in a fight. You're not going to Goku the shit out of motherfuckers. You're not going to instant transmission. None of that shit's real. That's cartoon. It's entertainment. So I'm going to tell you what you better do. You better know how to fight. You better know how to fucking dance your way around everything that they throw at you. You better know how to block. You better know how to kick. You better know where to hit, how hard to hit, and what does what so what doesn't kill someone but stop them from ever fucking with you again is what you need to know. And more importantly, if this asshole you have to fight brings a weapon to a fight, you need to know how to disarm him. Or if you're chicks, you need to know how to disarm her. Because most people, you don't ever feel the blade till it's done. Unless they cut you somewhere fatal. But usually only cowards bring weapons to a fight. So when you come there with bad intentions, that's fine. But you come there with bad intentions with this motherfucker right here, that motherfucker right there, and the two things that I can't pick up right now. Because I haven't exercised them to the point where I can actually do lifting without them hurting. Because I haven't been allowed to. So I'm going to ask the doctor come Tuesday to find out what I can do to strengthen these motherfuckers. Because I still have standing issues. I still have sitting issues. So I need to get that shit straight so I can get back into training and do what I fucking do best. Fucking kung fu. It sucks that I can't do it. It sucks that I can watch all these videos and I'm not in them. You know what I mean? And when you're watching me, you're seeing someone who doesn't want to do talking videos. You're seeing someone who wants to come in, boom, 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 go tiger, dragon, windmill, pity pat. You're seeing someone who wants to do that. Not this depressed military guy who would rather be dead than not be able to do kung fu at all. So, you want to learn how to do fighting. You want to learn how to be a fighter. You want to learn what's a real martial art and what's not. Well, here's the thing. Most martial arts are real. Even the ones in the movie. The difference is, in the movie, it's choreographed day after day after day, and it's filmed to make it look really, really good and exciting. And if it catches your eye, and you know that deep down the actor's not going to die, but if it catches your eye and it looks awesome, most of these guys are experts. Alright? Not going to say they're masters, but I'm going to say they're experts. And they're paid to make that shit look good. And every now and again, which is why I show my bloopers, which is why most actors show their bloopers, is so that you know we're not perfect. Shit happens. People get hit, people get hurt. It happens all the time. In all my films, I put up my bloopers. Every fucking one of them. Why do I do that? So that you guys know I'm a human being. I make mistakes. It's real. We don't touch each other if we can help it. Most of my movies, we rely on camera tricks so that you're here. If we need a close-up shot of a fist hitting a face, we put the fist there and we push off. But we'll have the camera on this side or on this side. It depends on the angle. We need to go on this way, but we need a right punch. You know, you stand here, he stands here, so over the shoulder, you see the connection. When we put it together in the editing room, there you go. Same thing with feet. You just have to look at it real carefully. You know, but doing things with feet is kind of dangerous, so you have to be really careful. Now, I'm sure you're all thinking, well, James, you've made some crazy-ass Kung Fu movies on Kung Fu Havoc 1. Yes, I have. But I only did Path of Ascension. It's up there. And I just put everything up here, very shitty looking, but it's up there. Will I try to duplicate that? Not if it has a label on it. So that is not an option. But I will tell you, because I haven't figured this damn computer out to save my dick. And I can't figure out how to make it work with this camera. But if I could, then there wouldn't be any problems. But also, since I'm not allowed to train, I'm hoping to change that this week. You know, we have things that we must accomplish in life. I wanted to be the next Bruce Lee so bad. My heart got broken. I joined the army. Not to be a man. I'm already a man. I joined the army because I was this close to killing myself. I needed a purpose in life. I did, because she was my purpose. No man should ever love a woman that deep. I will never love another woman that deep. Now, granted, I will love another woman, but I will never put my soul into another relationship unless it's with Kung Fu. Because it's the only thing that I have that has never stabbed me in the back. It has never walked away. And though granted, right now in this moment, I can't use my legs. I had to pick up a hobby, so I went with my heritage. Bow and arrows. For our Cherokee, they were some of the best arrow shooting motherfuckers that were. I had to learn how to live without doing Kung Fu. Was not the easiest choice. So I'm going to end this video, because this is my third and final video. I'm going to fuck to bed. But before I do, I want you guys to understand one thing. We make choices in life, and some of them aren't always the best choices. I don't always drink water. I probably should, but I don't. I drink the fuck out of tea. If you know me, tea and this homemade Kool-Aid shit in water, what you see is what you get. But I will tell you this, before I end this. As a fighter, the most important thing you need to understand is that you need to survive the fight. Victory ain't always a win. No, it's not. But you need to know that if you must fight, you need to fight to survive. You can't be fighting to win. You can't be fighting for money. You can't be fighting just to say, hey, that I can fight. Now, everything I just said is about to be corrected by hypocritical means. Alright? Now, I just said you can't be fighting for money. You can't be fighting for everything else. Just rewind whatever the fuck I said. But know this, because I'm about to make a hypocritical statement. Right? Now, a hypocritical statement is basically the fact that I'm going against everything I just said. Because earlier in the other two videos, my whole intention of making Kung Fu movies was to get paid. Hold it. It was to get paid so I can open up a movie studio, so I can make movies, and I can open a dojo so I can teach women and children for free. So that's hypocritical? It is, because I just said you don't start fighting to make money or to get paid. However, I can't open up a dojo and keep it running without revenue, without money. No one's gonna come to a kung fu lesson if they have to pay for it, if they can't afford to pay for it. Which is my whole plan, my whole goal in life to ever have made any movies. My movie money was for me to live, build a dojo, and a movie studio so that I can be the producer of my own movies and teach kung fu for free. I wanted to open up a kung fu academy. That shit's not gonna happen. It's probably never gonna happen. But I'm gonna be honest about it. It could have happened if certain things were in my destiny to actually play that card, and that card never got played. Instead of having a trump card, I had a fucking deck full of jokers, which is why I'm 44 years old and crippled now. So to prevent that problem from ever happening to any of you, please make correct decisions and be careful. Find a good student, find a good teacher, but whatever you do, find a purpose to use Kung Fu in the most peaceful way. Now I know you're thinking, it's Kung Fu, dude. How can it be peaceful? If you learn Kung Fu to fight, to protect yourself and others, then you are doing it peaceful. You just need to know when you actually have to put that peaceful way of learning into an action of slight violence. That didn't come out the way I meant it, or better yet, it didn't come out the way it sounded in my head. It didn't come out Zen mastery style. It didn't come out that way. It came out straight fucking blunt the way I am. Fighting because you can versus fighting because you have to is basically the difference maker between fighting for peace or fighting just because you're a beast and a bully and you have nothing better to do with your life other than to torment others. So if you're fighting like that, I'm sorry I had to sit down now. My legs are starting to ache. If you're fighting for a cause that doesn't benefit you and mankind, then you're not fighting for the right reasons. If you're fighting to save your wife from a rapist, that's the right reason. If you're fighting to save your daughter or your son from a killer or a child molester, that's the right reason. If you're fighting to make a little bit of money to feed your family, that's that thin line, but the right reason. If you're fighting to purposely go around and hurt people because you need to prove to yourself that you are the best of the best of the very best, that is one of the wrong reasons. If you're fighting just for the thrill of the fight, that's kind of wrong. You will learn the difference between right and wrong, and you need to have a moral compass to understand these differences. Because if you don't, hell, come what may, eventually you will run into that one person that you're going against for all the wrong reasons, and they're fighting to survive for the right reasons, which would mean you're more likely going to lose unless you cheat and try to kill them. I'm James from Jesus Kung Fu Half number 2. I love Kung Fu and I love you. So within that, be seeing ya.